March Madness is here, and the action is happening right now in Tampa. Happening now. Basketball fans at Benchmark International Arena are enjoying a big day of March Madness action. We've got team coverage throughout the newscast about the NCAA tournament coming to Tampa for the first time since 2011 and the financial impact this has on the Tampa Bay area. First, we're joined by Sports Director Evan Klosky, who is in Thunder Alley right now. And Evan, with Florida playing tonight, you have a special guest with you.
Yeah, that's right. First we have, right now, Hofstra and Alabama going at it. Then we'll have Iowa taking on Clemson. Then for the nightcap, we expect an arena full of Florida fans with the defending national champions taking on Prairie View A&M at 9:25. And no better person to talk with than Florida Athletic Director Scott Stricklin about this. Scott, we're so happy to have you here in Tampa. You're no stranger to the area. Just what does it mean to have the team here in this city?
Well, it's incredibly special to be able to start another NCAA tournament here in Tampa, in the home state. And Tampa is such an incredibly important city and area for the University of Florida, whether it's students, whether it's alums. Obviously, a lot of people who come and support the Gators in Gainesville come up from the Tampa area. So to have it in their backyard, a lot of excitement, and we're fired up to be here.
Yeah, just a couple of days ago was the 4-year anniversary of Todd Golden becoming the head coach of this Florida program. Why do you feel like he's been so successful so quickly here?
You know, Todd from day one had a blueprint that he wanted to follow, and to his credit, he has executed it to a high level, and it starts with the kind of people he brings in the program, both character-wise and talent-wise. He always says he wants people to have great work ethic, who are highly talented, and who love being at the University of Florida. He's followed that plan, whether it's staff, whether it's players, and he's been able to build that roster in a way that reflects how he wants to play, and the style he plays is incredibly exciting for our fans, and obviously it's producing pretty good basketball.
Yeah, we've been love watching that, and you know, we're expecting a lot of good football in the future. I want to turn a little bit because we got the orange and blue game coming up on April 11th, and John Summerall, of course, was just hired. Just in the first few months working with him, what has that been like? Because I can say from our side of things, the sound bites are A+ from him.
Well, what you see is what you get. So tremendous energy, and he obviously is fully embracing what it means to be a Gator. And you know, he's another guy that's incredible competitive spirit, and it comes across in everything he does. He doesn't let grass grow under his feet. He's moving at full speed at all times, and we're awfully excited that John and his family are in Gainesville with us.
Yeah, we'll get a little taste of football here soon, and of course, build up to the fall. Hopefully we see you here on Sunday after a win. Hopefully then we get to see you in Houston and then in Indianapolis for the Final Four. Thank you so much. Scott Stricklin here once again. And now we're going to shift on over to Nick Balturo here because while we get all the business part out of the way, you've been out here all day with the fans. Just what has that been like?
It's been unbelievable, really. And you got to think about it right now because we have March Madness here. There's so many fans coming from all over the country. Right now you have Hofstra playing Bama, right? You have the Pride against the Tide. I went to Hofstra University. I bumped into so many people out here from New Jersey, from New York,
talking
Long
bagels,
Island, talking bagels, talking pizza, talking Umberto's, you know, Long Island, Jim's Deli. You know, we have so many people out here who come from all over the country. I talked to a bunch of people from Akron who came out for the Texas Tech game. And you think just about how wide this spans, right? You think about so many people from all over the country coming out here and descending upon Tampa. And you know what? You talk about our big rebound. They were supposed to be here for March Madness in 2020. COVID kind of rejected that, but we're back right now. And it's such a big boom for the local economy out here because you think about those hotels, the restaurants, the bars, and all the area just packed with all these people flocking in. It's really been incredible seeing this turn out. The energy, it's been electric. So we have so many fans out here. And you see the energy out here right here on the Pepsi porch. It's really been unbelievable.
Yeah, so we are very excited. I know you've been talking with many of them, right?
Yeah, I talked to so many fans. I talked to Hofstra fans. His one guy's son is the radio play-by-play announcer, right? So he wanted my LinkedIn information. But, you know, he was talking about how excited he was to come up here to see Hofstra. They haven't been in the tournament since 2001. They were supposed to be there in 2020, but COVID once again ruined those plans. So since Speedy Claxton played for the Hofstra Pride, they have not played in the tournament. So right now he's the head coach. So it's come full circle. So a lot of fans, a lot of excitement out here, Evan. It's going to be a really great weekend.
Yeah, we're expecting to see the Florida fans trickle in a little bit later as we get closer to 9:25, but we'll send it back to you.
All right, here are the games you can watch right here on 10 Tampa Bay News. Coming up right after our newscast, you can watch Northern Iowa versus St. John's. Then at 9:45 this evening, Cal Baptist takes on Kansas. And for all you game show fans, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy already aired this morning.